Hi, if you're an agency that provides voice AI calling services using VAPI APIs, then this video will show you how to white label the service under your brand. For the sake of demonstration, we will use one of our own domains called superprospect.com, and we will use VoiceAIWrapper. So VoiceAIWrapper connects with your VAPI API keys. You can add your VAPI account here, and once added, everything inside VAPI is synced with VoiceAIWrapper. VoiceAIWrapper acts as a skin on top of your VAPI voice APIs and gives you advanced functionalities like the ability to launch inbound and outbound campaigns and analytics and reports and so on. The first step is to head over to white label. Now, I am going to add my domain to the white label section. Now, one thing to remember is that the white labeling feature supports subdomain. So I'm going to add the word call and I'll hit add domain. I'll give it a few minutes and VoiceAIWrapper will create DNS entries. Now I'll take those DNS entries and I'll head over to my DNS provider and add those entries one by one. So I'll do this for all the 4 entries. There you go. I've just added my 4th and final record. And once this is done, I'll give it a few minutes and then come back here and hit validate domain. This usually works within a few minutes, but DNS propagation takes time and it's dependent on the DNS provider. Sometimes it might take up to 72 hours. It hasn't propagated yet, so we'll give it a few minutes. In the meanwhile, I'll head over to branding. This is where you can add a logo for your brand. This will also show up as a fav icon and also give your brand a name. I'm going to just call it my agency. I can also add a meta title and a meta description for my brand. I hit save. Okay, in the meanwhile, I'll create a client access for my white label account. I've already created one. So the steps are very simple. Click on add, give it a name, add a primary email. This is not necessary, but in case you are billing on Stripe, the primary email is used to create a customer account on Stripe. Since I already have a client created, now I'll go in and now I can decide what assets I want to give the client access to. So you have a choice of components inside your account that you can decide whether you want the client to be able to view or not. So I'm going to give access to one of our assistants, and maybe I'm going to add a knowledge base. Yeah. So depending on what I give the client access to, the client will be able to view these components within their account. I also have granular controls on whether I want the client to be able to view my assistants and be able to view their prompt or edit their prompt, the functions and the tools that I've created, and so on and so forth. So we come back to the white label section and check if the propagation is complete. Perfect. Okay, so now we are all set. And if I pick up this URL, which is my agency URL, and I pop it into a browser, what is going to load is VoiceAIWrapper with my VAPI account connected under my own brand. In order to now access the white label platform, I need to create user credentials. So I'll head over to my client section. I'll click on users, click on add users, and I'll create a user. I'll name him John. Hit save. Now I'm going to use this to log in as a client. There you go. So now when my client logs in, they see my brand and has access to the assets and the components that I've given them access to. That's it. We'll also do another detailed video on how to configure Stripe and how to control the billing, and how to mark up voice minutes in case you want to do that as an agency. I hope you liked it so far. If you have any more questions on how the white labeling functionality works, or you have suggestions for features and functionalities, feel free to leave us a message using the chat widget inside the VoiceAIWrapper account. Thank you.